Have you ever heard of a man who had everything? Power, glory, the love of a nation, and lost it all in a single moment? This is no myth. This is the true story of Julius Caesar, the man who changed history forever. He was far more than just a general. Caesar crushed Rome's enemies, bent the republic to his will, and forged the foundations of the empire that would rule the world. His soldiers worshipped him, the Senate feared him, and in the dark corners of Rome, conspirators plotted his death, all leading to one fateful day, the Ides of March. Walk with him into the Senate that morning. See the senators rise to greet him, and watch their smiles hide the daggers beneath their togas. Stand in the chaos as the first blade strikes. Watch Caesar fall into the hands of those he once called friends, and hear the words history will never forget. Et tu, Brute? This is not just a story about the past. It is a warning to every ruler, every leader, every person who holds power. Look closely, because history always finds a way to repeat itself. What does it mean for one man to outgrow the laws of his people? Julius Caesar began as a child of noble lineage but modest fortune, a boy walking streets filled with civil strife. He ended as the master of Rome, crowned not with a diadem but with unrivaled authority, stabbed to death beneath a statue of his former rival. Julius Caesar was born on the 12th of July, 100 years before our era, into the gens Julia, one of Rome's oldest patrician families. The Julii traced their ancestry to Iulus, son of Aeneas, and through him to Venus herself. Though noble, Caesar's branch of the family was not particularly wealthy. His father, Gaius Julius Caesar, achieved the rank of praetor, while his mother Aurelia was known for her intelligence and firm character. She played a decisive role in shaping her son's discipline and pride. At 16, Caesar lost his father suddenly. At the same time, Rome was torn by the rivalry between Gaius Marius and Lucius Cornelius Sulla. Civil war filled the streets of the Republic. Young Caesar inherited both noble blood and the burden of political chaos. In the year 82 before our era, after Sulla's victory in the Civil War, Caesar's life was in danger. The dictator ordered him to divorce Cornelia, his wife and daughter of a Marian ally. Caesar refused. That defiance cost him property, priesthood, and safety. He was proscribed, hunted, and forced to hide from house to house. Only the intervention of powerful friends saved him from execution. Sulla reluctantly pardoned him, warning, "In this Caesar, there are many Mariuses." Driven from Rome, Caesar began a military career in Asia Minor. At the siege of Mytilene, he earned the civic crown for saving a citizen's life. In the year 75 before our era, on his way to Rhodes, Caesar was captured by Cilician pirates who demanded ransom. Caesar mocked them, insisting they ask for 50 talents. For 40 days he lived among them, writing speeches and reciting poetry. He promised that he would return to crucify them. Once freed, he raised a fleet, hunted them down, and kept his word. Back in Rome, Caesar climbed the political ladder. In the year 69 before our era, he became quaestor, then aedile, dazzling the public with games. Though deep in debt, he became Pontifex Maximus in the year 63 before our era, Rome's chief priest. Soon he became praetor and governor of further Spain, gaining wealth and prestige through campaigns. In the year 60 before our era, he forged the first triumvirate with Pompey and Crassus, uniting prestige, wealth, and popular support. As consul in the year 59 before our era, Caesar passed land reforms and secured command in Gaul. From the year 58 before our era onward, Caesar waged campaigns expanding Rome's power from the Mediterranean to the Rhine and even to Britain, defeating the Helvetii, Ariovistus, the Belgae, and the Nervii. He astonished Rome by bridging the Rhine in just 10 days and crossing into Britain, feats that became legendary. Each victory was recorded in his commentaries, written in clear, simple Latin that shaped Rome's view of him. By the year 52 before our era, resentment in Gaul erupted under Vercingetorix, who united tribes, burned crops, and harassed Roman columns. At Gergovia, Caesar suffered a rare defeat and was forced to retreat, boosting Gallic morale. The climax came at Alesia. Vercingetorix retreated to a hill fortress, and Caesar surrounded it with a double ring of fortifications. When the relief army arrived, Caesar's men were trapped between two enemy forces. For days, attacks crashed on both sides. Arrows darkened the sky, cavalry thundered, and night assaults nearly broke the Roman lines. Yet, Roman discipline prevailed. The Gauls were shattered. Vercingetorix surrendered, laying his sword at Caesar's feet. By the year 51 before our era, Gaul was pacified. Caesar claimed to have subdued 300 tribes and destroyed 800 towns. To senators, Caesar was now a menace. His legions were loyal to him alone, and the Republic feared his power. The triumvirate crumbled. Crassus died. Julius' death broke the bond with Pompey, who sided with the Senate. In the year 49 before our era, the Senate ordered Caesar to disband his army. He stood at the Rubicon and chose to cross. Pompey fled to Greece, and Italy fell to Caesar without a single pitched battle. At Pharsalus, Caesar defeated Pompey despite being outnumbered, turning cavalry flanks with hidden reserves. Pompey fled to Egypt, but was murdered on the shore. Caesar wept at his rival's death. In Alexandria, Caesar allied with Cleopatra, who smuggled herself to him, rolled in a carpet. Caesar fought the Alexandrian War. Ptolemy drowned fleeing. Cleopatra restored the throne. Returning to Rome, Caesar celebrated 4 triumphs, parading spoils and captives through the city. In the year 44 before our era, Caesar was named dictator for life, reforming the calendar and centralizing power. On the Ides of March, senators struck him down beneath Pompey's statue. Riots followed. Antony's speech roused the people. Out of chaos rose Octavian, who became Augustus, Rome's first emperor. Therefore ended the story of Julius Caesar, a man whose ambition reshaped Rome and whose death changed history forever. He was a brilliant general, a daring reformer, and a reminder of the price of power. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe to the channel and follow for more new videos every week.